Well, I'm remaking this video because the video decided to get age restricted and everything. Because I guess I was too verbal about how shitty my neighbors were. Well, alright. So let's give you some context since the video wanted to be age restricted and disable comments. Um, so last night I work at the night. I go out during nighttime to go drive and do all my work stuff. Okay. So whenever I'm gone, usually, my neighbors are pretty loud and obnoxious. But I haven't been here to deal with that for the past few months. When we first moved in here, it was like an everyday fucking occurrence, and it was really obnoxious. We would call the front office, we would put the report in, because to be honest with you, most of the other neighbors here aren't loud, don't play their music loud, aren't just obnoxious pieces of crap like everybody else. Well, my downstairs neighbors, ever since we moved in, just have been pieces of crap. Okay? And it's, you could go down there and say, hey, turn down your music. I've done that. I've asked several times. I've asked nicely. I'm 27 years old. I'm a man. So, when I go down there and I'm like, hey, guys, I just got done working a shift. I don't know if, y'all can turn it down just a little bit. I'm not saying turn it off. I'm just asking to turn it down because you're shaking my apartment floor. Um, they don't. They don't ever. So, for a month, I got a speaker, a pretty fucking good speaker. I got my dad's, he had them in his old Mustang. It's 212s, big ass speakers. I plugged those into my surround sound system that I have now. I spent maybe $120 for some other things. And I would be waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning because my girlfriend works and opens at her job. So I would start my morning blasting Pantera, blasting Megadeth, blasting death metal, bro. I mean, I would be playing fucking music so loud, it would shake stuff in my apartment. So I know for a fact downstairs and everybody around me can, hear that. Well, my neighbors next door have a small baby and they have 2 kids. So, I quit doing that because I was being respectful and didn't want to, wake up their children and cause them an inconvenience. So I stopped. And the people downstairs quit as well. Well, they've just been doing it recently. Every fucking time, every weekend, every weekday. It's like the most jobless, unemployed behavior ever. I don't know where you get your money. I don't know how you're providing everything. I don't know where you're getting all this alcohol from if you're not even fucking working. So I don't know what's going on. The office sends out emails and stuff on the regular to tell people, hey, no music after this time. Hey, quit going through the exit gate when you're supposed to go through the inner gate. Hey, quit going at the inner gate when you're supposed to go to the exit gate. People just don't follow any rules ever. That's never going to happen, not in a functional society. Everybody will not follow the rule. You have to have some people that are just going to be jackasses. So, last night I get home, it's about 2:30. And these fuckers are blaring music to about 5 in the morning. And when I got home, first thing I did was, hey guys, can you turn the fuck down? Straight up, that is what I said word for word. Because they don't fucking listen and they've been pissing me off. And they always say, oh no English, no English. So in fucking Spanish, in my broken Spanish, Google Translate Spanish, I asked them to turn it down. And one dude that lives downstairs is actually pretty respectful. He's about my age, about 28, 29, 2 years older than me, and he will actually turn down the music. But the other people there are just freaking a-holes, man. I mean, a-holes, alright? So, I didn't go to the right area I wanted to go to. That's funny. That's where I want to be, is right here. So, I don't know why, I don't know what to do really, other than being loud and obnoxious back towards these people. And I have been loud and obnoxious back, and like I said, it quit, it stopped, it genuinely stopped all the hoopla, stupid crap. So, I was like, yes, sweet, awesome, badass, wicked, it quit. And now it's right back to being obnoxious shit. And I can't back it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't get it. I don't know where this pillar is, and it's not telling me on the Garmoth website, so we'll just walk in here and just go find it. But yeah, no, I was being a little bit too verbal, I would say, with my words in the video that got taken as not made for kids, 18 plus only, and then uh, no comments. So I was like, alright, let's just reset this thing and make another one. It's kind of annoying, it kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually a pretty chill, laid-back individual when it comes to people being loud and obnoxious, because people want to, just do their thing. They want to, chill, relax. They want to, they've done their work for the week. I understand that 100%. I get that. Whenever I get done working, shoot, what I do? I come home and smoke me a fatty. I come home and chill in my room. I come home and just mind my business. Try not to invade on other people's, relaxation time. Calthian Castle sites. Alright. So that's gonna be somewhere over yonder. But yeah, no, I'm just doing these ones because it gives me an AP and a DP or whatever. I don't even know where the Calthian Castle site is. Is it gonna be like up here? Calthian Castle, so they have it looking like on the map. Hey, what the hell? It's like green. I'm looking for like a green. Like this? Okay, and it sends me down to Olivia. What the hell are we doing? Calthian Castle, is that up here? No, it's Corn Castle. This is Calthian. Bro, am I stupid or something? Maybe just a little bit. Aha, I found it. Okay, you fucking bitch. Fuck off. Anywho, that was pretty much the video. It was me just kind of openly complaining about my poo-poo neighbors and how annoying and obnoxious some people really can be. And it's not really like obnoxious, more so or less compared to just like the inconsiderateness of individuals that, do that and stuff. It's just it's really lame. It's really annoying. I can't understand it. I can't back it. It stresses me out. But I think we're at like 700 plus, 705 gear score. Sometimes it goes up and down because of like the little buffs that people be getting from doing those calamities and all that stuff. But other than that, I've just been gaming, grinding, having fun, enjoying the game as I play it. Have yet to do the awakening weapon yet. I'm still at Tuvala, and you're probably like, oh my god, she's gonna free weapon. I do have a Black Star I'm upgrading myself that I built myself, and I'm going to enhance it myself. Sure, the game gives me a lot of free stuff. The game gives me a lot of catch-up mechanic stuff, but I'll tell you right now, my luck is in the mud. My luck is in the mud. Let me show you why I say that. Where's my tit? Look at that, 11 of 15, and you're like, oh, that's not bad, man. Bruh. 11 of 15 of those? You know where those tries came from? The free hammers.
You know what happened to me? I got fucked. I got screwed. I got absolutely gaped, okay? Wasn't supposed to happen like that, but it damn sure did, feller. Oh, I gotta go do my peppers for my farming quest. Oh yeah, I've been also doing that as well. I'm about done with the Olivia Academy stuff. I have yet to do the sailing and barter. And if you want to really get nitty gritty, you can see I have not done any of the sailing and bartering. Not one fucking time in this game. Like, I think the only thing that I've ever done, like, bartering and selling or sailing was, like, getting on the boat for the first time on the PS4 and then my game crashing severely and dying, and then me losing my expensive premium boat that I got because apparently boats have, like, duration, and then, like, the boat disappeared forever, and then now I don't have a boat anymore. All I have is a shitty raft, and that doesn't do anything either. It just falls apart and blows up like Castaway with Wilson. Um, I do have some other video ideas that I'm going to be making here as well. I really want to discuss and talk about like the MMO genre as a whole with like all the games I've played and all the time that I've played as a player in this game. Like compared to other MMOs that have came out and they don't do well, they flop, they die upon release, or they die shortly after the game's been out. So many games I've played that have just been awful, slow slugfests. You know, like the biggest thing, with an MMO is you really want to have people to play with, and you want to have a good, vast, open world. You want to have engaging content that has the player playing the game. Elder Scrolls Online, very, very slow, very, very bad. Bless Unleashed, very, very slow, very, very bad. I did not like the fact in Bless Unleashed to increase my inventory slots as I had to go explore the world and find boxes, and I had to get multiple pieces of paper to get one inventory slot. Dumb, stupid, get out of here with that shit. No one wants to do that. You should just give me the option to buy shit. And guess what happened to Bless Unleashed? It died. Isn't that crazy how that goes, how that feng shuis? It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with these games nowadays. I'm sitting there watching that Crimson Desert game. I mean, yeah, sure, the combat looks fun, the game looks cool, but I'm not spending those $70 on that motherfucking shit. Like, why would I spend $70 on a game that I could just come and play Black Desert? There's not really crazy character customizations in the game. I can't play who I want to play in that game. I'm playing a set character in a set world when I was expecting it to be a set world with my characters. And I think you're playing what, Cliff? Which I don't have a problem playing Cliff. That's cool. That's a cool character. The fighting in that game looks phenomenal. It legit just reminds me of Black Desert. I mean, that's the one thing with this game compared to every other MMO that I've ever played ever in my whole entire life. From it being, tab targeting to another action combat fighting, this game does the best. Even though there's so many mechanics in this game and so many time sinking things, and that's like the biggest thing when people look at an MMO is like how much time are they going to sink into the game. And that's what I want to discuss in the video that I'm going to make. Is I want to talk about like your time versus what you get in your game. Like this game, for example, you spend so much time and you feel like you're not gaining as much, for the time that you put in, but in the grand scheme of things, behind the curtain, behind the closed doors, you are gaining very, very good knowledge, very, very good game sense, game awareness, game knowledge. You learn more about where stuff's at in the game. You know what to do with this stuff. You know where this stuff goes. You know how to craft this. You know how to make that. You know how to play the market board and all that stuff too. And that's like the whole fun part is having those fun times in the game. At least for me, it is. I enjoy being able to get on Black Desert and
auto run to my path and sit here and do other stuff while I'm pathing to my area. I like getting my progression. And there's a thing with this game where like you hit a plateau and you don't get gear progression. That's okay. Not every MMO is just gonna keep throwing gear enhancements at you and gear upgrades at you. And that's like I'm not wanting that really. Like sure this game throws, catch up things for you and throws, black star weapons and, bouts and fail stacks and all that stuff. Yeah, that's good. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to help out the players and keep them engaged into your game. In the beginning of this game, I did not really like the fact that most of this stuff in here was a very tedious task and was very monotonous and mundane and didn't feel as rewarding as what other games did feel like. But that's for another video. This video is talking about how poo-poo my neighbors are. But we're at like 705 GS. I know up there it says 686, or not even 686, 685, but that's not what I'm going for. It's a Awakening Weapon DP. I'm a Succession Seraph, so my AP is different from my AWP, my Awakening DP. But other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching the videos here recently. It's been pretty cool to see that people are watching the Black Desert stuff. And it's actually pretty cool to see like how much of the video y'all watch, because it's what I usually do when I'm posting my stuff. I may not get the most views on a lot of the stuff I post, but the view time is more important to me. If I get like 50 views and it's a 35-minute video and y'all watched 30 minutes of the video or almost all the video, I really appreciate that part. Oh man. But other than that, don't worry about all the scrolls and stuff that I'm wasting. I just wanted to do this to get it out of the way and have more Venturelog stuff. But I hope y'all have a good one. Y'all be safe out here on these streets. Peace and love.